Internet, welcome to the super terrific awesome show. My name is Matt Haas.
And I am Sandy Archer. Hello.
Super terrific, awesome show. Super terrific, awesome show. Super terrific, awesome show.
All right.
I love that.
How are
I still
you,
love
Sandy?
That. I would love it. Hello. How are you?
I am super and terrific.
You are super and terrific. I'm super terrificing over here. Sorry.
Audio's going everywhere. Hello, everyone in the super terrific awesome show audience. How's everybody doing?
Yes. Who's joined us? I say hello.
Oh, we have
Say
a superstar
hello.
here. Hi, Sammy.
Sammy Superstar. How's he do? How you doing, Sammy? I haven't seen you in a minute. I need to come over there and take a look at what you're up to.
Sammy's working on a secret project, and he told me about it.
Is
So
he?
all I'll say is there's some big things brewing in the Sammy Superstar area.
Uh-oh.
Keep
really?
Yeah. Marcus is here.
I'm going to have to go look.
Marcus is everywhere. I think there's more than one of him because he just shows up all the time.
Marcus, hello. Hey, so, remember, I used to have this thing where I used to say, mugs up. I'm drinking coffee on a Friday evening. Mugs up, everyone.
There you go.
Oh, my favorite dude. I love audio, dude. He's across the pond.
Paul Weber.
So, you know what's super terrific and awesome?
Oh, please tell me.
Spring is in 30 days.
What?
30 days.
No way.
Yes, it's starting to get here. Aren't you happy?
I will be happy when my grass starts growing.
Oh, it has to grow for you to be happy?
Then I become happy. Yes.
Here, hold on. Let me share my screen. Hold on. I got to show you spring. We have to see spring.
I'm going to be pushing some buttons here. I've never shared a guest screen before.
Oh, you never have?
Not yet.
Oh, here we go. Spring. I don't know which one is the right one. Hold on. There we go. Here we go. Share. That's what spring looks like. It's
there
spring.
We go. And I will solo this. And I think I need to... How do I do this?
Okay, who's with us? Let's see. Well, you do that. Hi, Rich. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, David. Yesterday it was 71 degrees here in Virginia Beach.
What?
And today it dropped down to 50. Look, it was icky. That's okay. You don't have to show spring. It's all right.
That's okay. No, I'm committed now, baby. Let me put your face on there.
It's the perfect looking spring.
Get you in a little circle.
Everybody mugsing up. We just mugged up you. And so also, I guess I'm just talking about dates at this point. Monday is what? Do you know? Who knows what Monday is?
The 21st. It is President's Day.
President's Day. Yes. Why is it called President's Day? Do you know?
They wanted one holiday to celebrate all of our presidents.
Not all of them.
Okay.
They were having a conflict between Washington and Lincoln. So they were they wanted to celebrate both of them. So really it was about Lincoln and Washington to start. So just saying, I got to go and visit one of our president's houses.
Which president?
Yeah, I went to Montpelier over the weekend.
Oh,
do you know where Montpelier is?
I was never there. No.
Yes, Montpelier, Virginia. Well, it's in Orange, Virginia, and it's James Madison's house. So I went to Montpelier, and it's not open for a tour in the house until March, but you got to tour the outside of it and the gardens, and kind of told you a lot of history, of course, about James Madison and Dolly Madison. And it's a beautiful place to visit. I took lots of wonderful pictures. Anybody else been there? So
sounds like you got the VIP treatment. You got access to places there, Sandy.
You know.
Oh,
I mean, I'm in Virginia. When you're a
okay.
Virginian, I'm in Virginia. Well, I'm not really a Virginian. I'm a transplant, but most people here in Virginia are actually. I don't know a lot of people who have born here. So,
Good
have
deal.
you been to Virginia?
Well, I drive through it an awful lot. It
Do you
is a
ever stop and see the sights?
Yeah, sometimes I do. It is a very long drive from north to south. Like it half the trip is Virginia, you know. and, and
Hey, Virginia's pretty. Come
yeah.
on, come on. Okay, so Rich says it's his birthday on the
Yes, happy
23rd.
birthday on the 23rd, Mr. Rich Vibes.
Yes. Okay, and what's these purple hearts? I want to know what the purple hearts are about. I see they're
Marilyn
talking
loves
about
Purple
'em.
Hearts, and I think Jaden started to put Purple Hearts in his actual YouTube name because of Marilyn. So yeah,
Oh,
lots of
well, that is interesting.
cool
So
Purple Heart
yes, Dave
goodness.
Hart, you win Washington and Lincoln. Very good. And then Anar, hello.
Good to
Anar's
see
in
you.
there.
Yep.
So wow, we have a lot of visitors. So what is going super? Yeah, I want to know.
Okay,
I know.
I have some news to share with the super terrific awesome show audience. I was
Yes.
approached about setting up a live stream studio for the township commissioners in the town that I live in, and the way it's looking, it would be a new MacBook Pro, 3 GoPros, 8 microphones, a soundboard that can take 8 XLR inputs, a television, and 3 capture cards.
Wow.
So I'm speccing all of this out, and they're going out for bids, and some of the bids are like $40,000 with a $4,000 a month recurring charge to make sure everything is up. I'm like, the F? I'm like, what? I'm like, no. They go, well, would it be less than 10,000? I was like, if you gave me 10,000, I'd give you 4 back. Like, easy.
Wow.
Because I mean, GoPros are 500 each, and the microphones are 100 each. And I spec'd out an 8 input XLR mixer because my mixer is $700, the Rodecaster Pro, and it has 4.
So explain to the people who don't know why you need a mixer for live streaming.
Well, when you have 8 microphones, you need to get all of them down into USB. And you don't want to have 8 USB inputs to your computer because your computer will not like that.
You mean like my 2, 3 I have right here?
Yeah. So I want a hardware mixer for that. So I'm thinking, oh, that'll probably be $2,300 for an 8 XLR input mixer. It's like $230. They're super cheap. I had no idea they were that low.
Yes.
So I would have to buy a bunch of HDMI cables. I'd have to buy a bunch of extension cords, microphone stands. There's a lot of miscellaneous accoutrements for all of this, but I'm set it all, and hopefully I can put it through to my affiliate account because I'm an affiliate on Amazon, so I could rake in some affiliate cash with this.
Oh my goodness!
And the whole deal is, I'll set it up. I'll do the first live stream. And I'll train someone, meeting 1, and then the next month, meeting 2, I'll do the second one, and then continue to train, and then I'm out. Then I step out, and I'm like, I'm done with it. So that might happen.
Well, I bet you there's something you didn't know about me.
Okay,
when I was a kid. Okay, so when you get to know somebody. Did you know that I was one of those girls that walked around with the AV cart?
No.
Would you have ever imagined that? I know.
I love it.
I knew how to do I had to take the teachers and show them how to do the reels, the big reels, and to get their projectors going.
Yeah.
And then if they needed the mimeographs done, I took that little metal cart, that makes lots of noise as you go down the hallway.
Yep.
That was fun.
Did it have the CTR television bolted to it, like with a big strap around it?
Yes. Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
the funniest thing that ever happened, probably one of the top 10 funniest things that ever happened in my life, is we were watching a movie or a projector film in school with one of those carts, but this was the projector. It wasn't on a television. It was the projector.
Right.
And
Right.
it was an art class. And my friend pushed the projector off the thing, and we're watching it, and the image goes like this. And then you hear crash.
Oh no.
Like, well, why is the image getting all flippy and upside down? And then 2 seconds later, you hear the crowd. I was like, oh my gosh, Jeff pushed the projector off of the
Oh my gosh. Oh my, it was just so, I didn't know I was an AV geek, as David says. And hey, JV, hi. And yes, blue hearts and orange hearts for MS awareness. Yes, MS awareness.
Did he slip in? See, John Ventrini, he slips in undetected. I don't know how he does that. Hi.
I know. I know you guys couldn't believe that I was. I seemed like I could be a space cadet, but I was actually quite intelligent.
Did you have VCRs? Like what was the equipment that played the video?
No, an actual projector, like an
only
actual
Okay, all right.
Actual reel to reel. It was a reel to reel.
Yeah, I remember that.
You pulled it around and then you fed it through, and there it was.
Do you remember the purple mimeograph photocopies?
Yes, and I did that too. Yes, with the big light on the top. Yeah. Right. Yep.
I want cologne that smells like that purple ink.
That stuff was fun.
Would that
I liked that.
If I had cologne that smelled like the purple mimeograph ink, would that do it for you, do you think?
No, but maybe the rubber cement. I don't know.
Oh, well, that'll get you a little loopy.
The rubber cement. You'll never forget that rubber cement smell, though, will you? Like, and the markers. Okay, what about the black thick markers that have that strong, the permanent markers? Right. I love that smell.
Were they the permanent ink markers, or were they the dry erase markers?
No, it was the permanent ink ones.
Okay, yeah.
The big fat ones, Okay. I know. Wow, I'm talking. Okay, we're talking weird stuff now.
Brad's bouncing around channels. We are being multicast in several places, so I'm glad you found us.
So I have a new super terrific, awesome thing.
Let's see it.
Do you have earbuds?
Yes, I'm gonna have earbuds in right now.
Well, besides these, like, do you go out and run or walk and have earbuds?
You know what? I don't. I'm trying to protect my hearing, and earbuds are kind of
okay. Well, loud. I mean, they're volume controlled. So I had some, I lost them, and they were those little teeny white ones with just a little dip, right?
Yep.
So I don't like those. So I got some new ones, and they are from here, and I'll show you. They are from V-Tool. Can you read that?
Yep. Yeah. I can see it good.
And so they're really cool because then, and what I really like is the box. I know this is so, I am a little bit geeky. It's really geeky that I like the box. But look, it even tells you how much percent can you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and it tells you which one's the right and left. Okay, so this is the right one. And it's got this little arm on it that will stay, so it will stick in there and stay behind your ear, because I need the ones that stay in my ear because I'm working out, and the whole time I'm working out, it's distracting me because I'm going to lose it. The thing's going to fall out of my ear. I just know it is. I just know it is, and so it distracts me. So these actually help. So that's my new gadget. So, okay, they are, again, here's the V-Tool, and they're like small priced too, like they're the middle price. Like they're not the cheapest, but they're definitely not Apple product.
Right.
Yep. Well, yeah. So Brad, okay, let's see. Yes, Matt, earbuds are terrible for that, and we're listening to this stuff loud, and we're all going to be deaf. Well, yeah, the 80s are going to make me deaf anyway, so might as well.
Yeah. So I'm glad you got good headphones. Good headphones or earbuds are hard to find sometimes.
Right,
So
and I can run with them. Like, you can get on the treadmill. I mean, that's what's important to me, is not having to worry about that, you know? I have to listen to my own music, because if you've been to the gym, the music they play could be, you know, whoever's controlling it that day.
oh yeah.
So, yeah.
Just a
Yeah.
programming announcement. I am now logged into
So, Brad,
Restream.
you're getting them?
What's that?
Yeah.
I'm saying
Brad's gonna get a pair.
I'm now logged into Restream chat so I can see the chats from all of our many locations that this is being streamed from. And
Great.
here's a super terrific, awesome fact. Rumble. I am reposting the show to Rumble after we
I
go
like
off
Rumble.
the air. Rumble is
Okay.
another streaming service and video sharing service, very much like YouTube. So we are on Rumble as well. And the channel name
Rumble.
on Rumble is Super Terrific Awesome Show. So it's
Super Terrific Awesome Show. I actually remembered it.
yeah.
So what else is Super Terrific Awesome, Matt? I mean, I feel like I'm overtaken.
Yeah.
I'm just talking too much.
I am I'm getting ready to sell my Stream Deck icons. I am making hundreds of Stream Deck icons, and I'm going to package them up, and they're going to be ready for sale. You can follow my email newsletter, and catch me on my All Things YouTube Facebook group. It's going to be sold under the All Things YouTube brand, and I'm really looking forward to that. I've found a digital delivery shopping cart website that I'm all hooked into, tested it all out, and I even have affiliate codes. You can be an affiliate of mine.
Awesome.
So if anyone wants to be an affiliate and sell my product,
I would do that, because I'm also doing a launch cart. I am going to start selling personalized t-shirts, mugs, stuff like that. I'm just doing promo stuff. So if you have any ideas of what you want to see to have promo items, let me know.
Things with tacos.
I'm going to do merch. You know what? I did. I got to show you this. I thought of you the other day. I saw this meme. It's funny when you see a meme and you think of somebody. I'm like, oh, I got to show Matt this, because it was a towel. I was at a store, and it was a towel.
I'm into fitness taco in my mouth. I love it. I love it.
I will make you that shirt. I'm going to make you that shirt.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So I have the link. If anyone wants to be my affiliate, I made it plural there in my thing, but if you be my affiliate singular, you can follow that and apply to be my affiliate, and I'll keep you posted on the details. And
neat.
Looks like Brad wants to give something away on the show.
No, he's asking us if we do want to do that. If we want to.
Oh, I don't. Well,
and Brad, I'm glad. I hope you'll like those ear. If they don't turn out good, the ear things, I'm sorry. My disclaimer. I'm sorry. So David, let's see. He said he learned how to run a projector in grade school.
Oh yeah,
that is cool.
Yeah, those are the cool kids. The AV club is the cool kids.
Who knew?
For sure.
Who knew? I mean, I was the only one that knew how to hook up the VCR for everybody in the family, which, I was like, it's so easy. What is wrong with you all? You just plug it into the in, the in and the output. Remember when it had the cords on the back? I said, look, it's a color. You just put it in the color.
Yellow to yellow, red to red, white to white.
I was like, it's really easy.
Oh, sure.
But I thought that everybody had those concepts, but I guess not. I guess not everybody does.
Yeah, no, VCRs were awesome. I did. This is going to sound crazy. This is a super terrific, awesome thing from my past. I saw an ad in the paper. They wanted someone with 3 VCRs to tape the news, and they would pay you. And at the time, I had access to 2, so I applied, and they're like, well, can you get a third one? I'm like, yeah, I can get a third one. And this company hired me to record the news every night, and then when they would need a tape, they would say, send me the tape from the 8th. and I would FedEx it to them. And here, what they were doing is they would take the tape and they would do they would sell it. Like people, like companies would want to get the broadcast of their show, because this was before everything was on the internet to begin with. This was just broadcast TV. This was a long time ago. And I think they also transcripted it somehow, and they were selling a transcript. Like one customer was a Gillette razor, like a battery powered razor. It like exploded and it was like cutting people. And there was a show on the local news, and Gillette wanted the article, the news broadcast. So they would go to this company, and then the company would say, Matt, give me the tape from the 8th. And so they would mail me tapes, and I'd have to catalog. I had the whole system go. I had them all on timers. Every morning I would eject them and put in the new ones and put them in the marker.
That is crazy. They didn't have that in their studio. That's nuts.
Well, they needed the local market. Like they were in New York and they wanted Pennsylvania, or wherever they were. They were at some part.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts. And then after a while, they shipped me a computer, like a tower computer, and they said, just connect us to the internet, and that computer was getting the closed captioning, and they could VPN into the computer. And they could, and I had to have a separate phone line because I had to have a separate fax line or like internet phone. Anyway, that's the things I did to earn an extra.
You were ahead of the times. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, I worked at Bell South Mobility when the cell phones first came out. When they were this big, big, and they were in cases. You either got a case
like this.
Oh, they were way bigger than that, buddy. Way bigger.
Let me go full screen on myself here. There we go.
Wow, a Motorola.
This is the TAC 650, Micro TAC 650. Not even the Micro TAC 650M. No. It's just the straight 650.
Well, that's way after, because I worked there in 1987, and they were this big. They were this big, and you could get them put in your car for $1,000.
Were they the bag phone? Because I remember the bag phones.
Well, these ones you could either get installed in your car with the antenna, or you could get the bag phone. So, but they were this big. It was crazy how big they were. It was like
how many did you say? Yeah, that was like a book. It's like, hello.
It was crazy. And they were heavy too. They weren't light.
It's a brick. It was literally a brick. Yeah.
And I mean, there was definitely, those phones would definitely make you have a wreck. No doubt about it. You could do a hands-free on it. There's a button to push, and then but it sounded like a tinny radio. Yes. So
here's a funny thing about car phones. Well, around that time where you can get them installed in the car, a comedian said, I wonder what the outgoing voicemail message would be. It's like, hi, sorry, I can't come to the phone. I'm at home right now. Try me again later when I'm away. Because, it was flipped because you would be in your car. Like, that was funny in 1987.
But anybody, of course, it was almost like anybody, that had a lot of money was coming in to get them. It wasn't you or I who, were, $1,000 at the time would be probably worth about $5 now.
I know. So, do you remember all of the different cell services? There was some Cellular 360. Like, there were all these weird. They all got combined into Verizon or AT&T.
Exactly. Well, right. Bell South Mobility then turned into AT&T, and then AT&T turned. Yeah. It's been a ride, hasn't it?
Oh yeah. Look, there's the old logo. Whatever that was.
But can you imagine? I could be like an executive at like AT&T now. Like, what a dummy I am. Me and my job hopping.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? Job hopping was fun for me because I learned a lot of different skills, what was your favorite job?
Well, I worked at Hershey Park as a face painter at the face painting gazebo. So it was my last year of high school, and I had got accepted into design college. So I had like an art track, whatever. And I would, they had this big obviously it was like a gazebo, a big round thing where people would come up and they would sit down and they would pick something from the board and you would paint the item on their face with acrylic paint. And I remember the one item was like 10 times hard, like a flower or a sun or a cloud. Like that was easy. But they had the Tasmanian devil as one of the items. And people asked, I want the Tasmanian devil on my cheek. And the kid's real small and the cheek is only like that big around.
Oh my gosh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
So you guys out there, what was your favorite job like way back in the day?
And then I worked at a steakhouse called Mr. Steak. Now they don't have them anymore. And I started
we
out.
only had Bonanza and Ponderosa. That's not fair.
Well, yeah. So I started out as a busboy, and then I was the line cook, and that was a whole different environment, Mr. Steak, because, I mean, the people were older, like they were adults that worked there, and I'm just some kid. And so there were a lot of growing up to do in that environment. Because
so I worked at so it was a toss up for me. I worked at a video store, National Home Video, not Blockbuster. Sorry, I was not. I worked at National Home Video. They were a little more, down homey. Yeah. I mean, I loved that job, checking in, checking out the stuff. And then,
did you have a barcode scanner? Did you blip?
Yes. Yep. That's what we did. We had the little, yep.
Did you sell candy?
It was a fun job. Huh?
Was candy for sale in the store?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Popcorn too.
All right.
We had popcorn and out the whole deal. And then, yeah. So.
Nice.
What about you guys? Let's see. I ran a blue light specials at Kmart. Dave. All right, Dave. Blue light specials. My other, I can't say the other. It's not politically correct, so I can't say what I did before.
Well, I mean, out of college, I got hired, and I've been essentially in the same place ever since. Now we got bought by a couple different companies, but here's something super terrific, awesome. At the steakhouse, this is a true story. You're not going to believe me, but it's true. The regional manager was named Patricia, and she was an identical twin. Now, that's not in and of itself very super terrific or awesome, but when I got hired at the art job, my boss was named Patricia, and she was also an identical twin. What are the odds?
That is really bizarre.
So I told my current boss, Patricia, I said, the only way I'm going to leave this company is if I go to work for another Patricia who's also an identical twin. I would have the trifecta.
That's it.
It's crazy.
So, hey, what else is going on in space right now?
Facebook. I couldn't friend request you. It's going to show up as other. Okay. All right. I'll find you. Space.
Anything cool in space right now?
They stacked the rocket, the super heavy rocket on the super heavy booster. So that's all ready to go. And NASA is upset that Elon is able to launch at such a low cost because NASA is getting ready to go to the moon. Like they are doing a human moon mission and it's being planned. And when they send that rocket up, it's going to cost, it's already at $2 billion. Billion with a B. And Elon sends the rockets up for $1 million a rocket.
Oh, wow.
1 billion. It takes 1,000 millions to equal a billion. So,
so in other words, Elon's is the blue light special, just to tie that in. His is like the blue light special.
He's talking about the birthday specials. Mr. Steak had you get the percentage off, that's your birthday. So if you were 50 years old, you got 50% off. And they would honor it. People would come back on their, all kinds of birthdays, especially if people got older. The message is
Wow.
about a giveaway I want to do. If you want to do it tonight, I have those $150 earbuds. If you want to drop a link, pull me in. I have the perfect question. First answer wins. Well, we are out of time now. We've got a...
We actually are. We're a minute over, Brad. We're sorry.
I know. Thank you for your generosity.
Yeah.
I will... I appreciate that, but I am going to be streaming on the Venture Forward after this show. Some people are on the Venture Forward watching this show because it is being multi-streamed there. So
that is so awesome. Thank you guys for joining us. So super terrific, awesome show. Number 2. This is our second episode.
All right.
I hope you tune in again
next week. I don't have the link. I don't have the link ready, but it'll be ready, and I'm gonna put the stinger, and then we'll end the show. Bye, everyone.
Bye, you guys. Thanks for coming.
Super terrific, awesome show. Super terrific, awesome show. Super terrific, awesome, awesome show.
Best $36 I ever spent. Take care.
Okay, bye.